Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. What is today? I think today is April the 20th, if I'm not mistaken, but it is Thursday. Let me look just to make sure. Yeah, April the 20th. So, anyway, guys, right now, business a little slow motion, at least for the hardwood floor maintenance side. It's some people have been complaining about business being slow. Some people have been saying that business is still doing good. Let me reposition this, guys. I don't want to feel like I'm looking in a certain area, but I am at home today. Like I always say, just because you're not working in your business does not mean you should not be working on your business. Okay, and that's what I did today, and that's how I utilize most of my free time. If I'm not working in the business, I'm finding ways to improve and work on the business. And the point of this video, guys, is that a lot of times in business, you have so many resources now. You have so many platforms. You have so many individuals that you can listen to and speak to, and even someone like myself. I have cleaners that reach out to me all the time. But I will say this for myself and my background: I really like to talk to cleaners who are starting out, usually like owner operators who are usually getting into the business or usually struggling. And that reason why is because I have the expertise, I have that knowledge, I have that experience. So I know what it takes to be a successful owner operator and convert into a small multi-truck operation. So if someone came to me, which I have guys have come to me before and say, Courtney, I want to have 10 trucks. I want to have 20 trucks. My answer is I am not the person to speak to. Okay. I have worked for companies that have had 10, 20, 30 plus trucks, but I have never ran that type of operation, and nor do I desire to run that type of operation. So I usually tell those guys is you need to find someone that runs those type of operations, okay, and learn from them, and ask them the type of questions that you need. And that's another thing, guys. In these days, we have so many voices where everybody thinks that they know the answer just because someone asks them or asks an answer. And that's one thing about me. I don't have an answer for things that I have no idea of what I'm talking about, and also if I don't have experience in what that question is retaining to. So my thing is this: one thing about in business, okay, and a lot of us need to understand, especially as business owners, just because you have been in business for a long period of time, let's say 10 plus years, just because you have been in business, okay, for 10 plus years, 20 years, does not mean that you are a successful business owner. Okay. That does not also mean you do not have a successful business. Okay. A lot of us, okay, small business owners, it's easy, especially depending on the industry. And unfortunately, for the cleaning industry, it's one of the easiest industries to get into because there's really no regulations. You really don't have to have any type of proper training. You don't have to take classes. I mean, no state, nothing. I mean, really, you just go buy some machines, go buy a truck mount, a portable, go get some cleaning chemicals, and boom, you're in the cleaning industry. Okay. But I see people that will ask questions online, and some of the people that will try to answer these questions, and I sit back and I'm like, man, it's almost like that old saying, the blind leading the blind. And that is very common these days, especially with social media, because everybody can seem to be an expert, right? But I want to say this, man, is that when you get into business, okay, or if you are in business, and one thing that I had to do in my business, after 5 years, I had to do what I call a revamp. I had to revamp my business because my business was failing for the first 5 years. I mean, to the point, guys, where I'm grateful, that I was still able to stay in business and also revamp my business and get my business to the point where it is today as a successful business, three truck operation. But a lot of people get into business and they seek advice from the wrong individuals, because like I said, we live in a time now with social media where everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be heard. Okay. Everybody wants to have the answer. And unfortunately, when you listen to someone, okay, and it can be a trick, because if you don't know the answer, okay, if you're seeking the answer and someone comes out and give you an answer, well, you don't even know if they really have the answer or not. See what I'm saying? And I have seen this over so many years where people have been, misled the wrong direction. Okay. Because I'm the type of person, all right. This is why on social media and on Facebook and some of these groups, when I try to help cleaners, and usually I only help the ones that come to me. Okay. I still give my tip of the days, and I still, I go live, and I give advice. Okay. And I always tell these guys, this is just my advice. This is just my experience. Okay. I'm just sharing it with you. Okay. It's not the right or wrong way. This is just how I did it. Okay. So I basically just share my experience with the cleaning community and also with social media. All right. But, I have seen so many cleaners that will listen to individuals, okay, that will mislead them. And the reason why they're so quick to take these quick answers, these easy answers. Why? Because it's the easy way out. Okay. For example, cleaners will come on social media and they'll say, how do you get customers? And one of the dumbest answers, I always, it's one of those answers, it just eats me up when I hear it. I don't market my business. All my business is off of repeats and referrals. Well, how did you get the repeats and referrals? Okay. You just didn't start a business and people just start waving you down in the street. Oh, I need my floors done. I need my house clean. Okay. That's not how it works. All right. In order to get repeats and referrals, they have to come from another source. Okay. A repeat customer is somebody that has used you before and they're deciding to use you again. Well, how did they initially find your company? See what I'm saying? Where did those referrals come from? How did the people to refer you, where did they come from? See what I'm saying? So that's what I say, man. You have to be very careful who you listen to, because people will just say anything without really having a logic answer, because they just want to be heard. So my thing, guys, is in business, man, especially as a small business owner, and especially as a small business owner, like a lot of us who don't even start off with proper business knowledge. We don't have a lot of working capital. Most of us don't even come in business with business credit. We just come in with, money that we have saved up. And like I said, we buy equipment and boom, next thing you know, we have a business. But my thing is this: just because you have a business does not mean you have a successful business. Just because you get into a business does not mean your business is going to be successful. All right, guys, businesses close down every single day. Okay. And for some reason, social media has created this make believe story. Go into business, financial freedom. All right. Never work for anyone again. Social media has created this where everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. And guys, listen, I'm not here to kill someone's dream. All right. But I'm just here to tell you it's not as easy, okay, as social media and some people make it out to be. All right. Every business has struggles, unless you have a business. All right. And this is another thing. A lot of people have businesses that were given to them. A lot of people have businesses where they have resources where they might need 20 grand. So they can run to their parents. They can run to, someone that can help them and keep their business afloat. A lot of guys are not going to tell you that. But again, I've been in this industry for over 20 years. I know a lot of these guys, especially in the carpet cleaning industry. All right. Some of these guys are not going to really tell you their true story, because unfortunately everybody wants to have the rags to riches story. Oh, I started with nothing. Like you hear people say, I used to be homeless and I started a business. I'm thinking to myself, what? You used to be homeless but you started a business? How please, I would pay to sit down talk to you and get a clear understanding. How did you used to be homeless, okay? And you started a business. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard people say that. Again, they just want to be heard. It makes no sense. A homeless person just goes out and just starts a business one day. All right. So my thing, guys, is that in business, it's not going to be easy. I can say at least for most of us. Okay, so everybody has a story, but everybody doesn't have the same beginning. All right, a guy like me, I started my business with $5,000. All right, about 2,500 of that went towards a portable. 500 went towards accessories and cleaning agents. Another 2,000 went towards a used truck, and then the rest of it I used to go get these signs that, like you see those signs in the ground. That was my source of advertising for almost 5 years. Boom, I was in business. $2,000 machine, some accessories, a used van, and some road signs. That's how I got into business. But why did I fail? I had no mentorship. I had no clear understanding of how to run a business. Okay. I was trying to duplicate a business that was not even meant for someone like me as an owner operator. So I had already put myself in a hole without even realizing it, because I was the guy doing 6 rooms for $100. That's not a business model for a small business owner. And this is another reason why so many owner operators and so many small businesses struggle and they don't make profit. Okay, guys, remember, you can make money, all right? But at the end of the day, the goal is to make profit. And a lot of business owners only survive just by making money. They're not making profit. This is why I see a lot of guys, they have to do 4, 5, 6 jobs a day. Okay. I used to be that guy. That's why I know when I see cleaners, doing certain things and operating a certain way, but then they're saying something totally different. I know, bro, listen, your story don't match up to what you're doing. Okay. I have these guys that they will go on these groups and they will, oh, look at this and look at that. But behind the scenes, they're crying about not being able to make their van payment. They're crying because business is slow. They're crying because of competition. Oh, competition. These guys out here charging cheaper prices. Well, if you got clientele and if you're good at what you do, okay, and you have a good reputation, that doesn't even matter. What any company in this area charges does not affect my business. I don't worry about it, okay? Because I have built my business to a level where clients see me. I have clients all the time say, Courtney, when we found your business, we stopped looking. When we went to your website, we went to your YouTube channel, okay? We read your reviews. We knew that we was going to hire you. I have clients that will call me for hardwood floor maintenance services, and I tell them, okay, well, it's going to be between this price and this price. So what we need to do now is come out and let me do the consultation. No, Courtney, just go ahead and get us on the schedule. Tell us what we need to do next. Okay, so that's why I say, guys, once you build your business to a certain point, you don't have to worry about competition. A lot of those worries goes away. But the reason why a lot of these guys, they do worry because they're still in the rat race. And that goes back to, just because you have been in business for a long time does not mean you have a successful business. It does not even mean that you know how to run a business. You just know how to do labor intensive, laboring work. Okay. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, because myself, I still do, labor work. I still do screen and recoats and hardwood floor maintenance jobs because I enjoy that. I don't do carpet cleaning anymore because I got to the point where carpet cleaning just got to the point where I was just tired of it. I was bored and I just did not enjoy it anymore. So yes, I am the guy that still likes to get out and do the work and be on the jobs, but I'm also the guy that gave myself options. All right, and that's another thing, guys. When you're in business, you need to give yourself options. All right, give yourself options, because what's going to happen is you're going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over. And next thing you know, all those years are going to go by. You're not giving yourself options, okay? And you're going to get to the point where you're going to get burnt out. going to get to the point where something is going to happen, you can't do it anymore. So that's another advice I want to give you, is give yourself options. All right. So guys, I just wanted to just come on here and just give you some business tips of the day. All right. Is be smart when you're starting your business. Reach out to those, whatever business model you want to duplicate, or whatever business model you see yourself that you want to have. Go to find a person that operates that same type of business model, and seek advice, seek help from them. Okay. Don't come to me and say, Courtney, I want 10 trucks, because I'm going to tell you, bro, I can't help you. Now, if you're a small owner, if you're an owner operator, or if you have if you want a 2 or 3 truck operation, yes, I'm someone that can help you. So that's just my advice for today, guys. And we'll be back at it next week, and keep working on the business. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.